ChatGPT, I met this lady at this place. Can you just tell me the first thing to, tell her? When was the last time you completed an assignment without using ChatGPT or any AI?
So at every point in time that there was a revolution in technology, the question has always arisen that is it going to take away the jobs humans do, or is it going to make us more intellectually lazy? One thing I believe ChatGPT will do is that it will improve the level of standard.
Exactly. How do you mean? We are in a world where AI can easily write all your essays and solve all your maths problems. But the question is, are Nigerian students using this effectively, or are they solely depending on this? Because I can remember, let me share an experience with you. We were in a class some days ago, and the lecturer said, say out a sheet of paper and get ready for your test. So the lecturer now told us that this test is an open book exam, an open book test. Immediately, everyone brought out their phone. I looked left, right, and center, and all I could see, everyone was on ChatGPT, and a few were on WhatsApp AI, and it just left me to think: is AI making Nigerian students smarter or more lazier? What do you think as we dive in and discuss today? Now, my name is Maxwell Friday, and we have our one and only special guest. You are going to be seeing his face more often henceforth. So, sir, please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Omona Kamsiochiko.
Oh my, they say I seen the talk. All right, so let's discuss. Sir, please. How often do you use ChatGPT and AI?
I use it as often as the need arises. I'm a prompt engineer, so anytime I feel there is a need, I need a second opinion or an alternative perspective, I probably use AI.
You probably use...
Yeah, ChatGPT to be precise.
ChatGPT, to be precise. And I believe you're a student.
Yeah.
It's not I believe, I know you're a student. All right, students, so when was the last time you completed an assignment without using ChatGPT or any AI?
Okay, and I'll answer because I have superior knowledge of what AI does, and I know the over-reliance and what the over-reliance on AI can cause. But the question was without depending on AI. I'll say it's been probably long. It doesn't undermine the fact that if I have assignment that I feel I can't just do on my own, or maybe doing in-depth research may take time, and that time is what I don't have. Definitely AI does the job. On my own time, maybe I have time to go through it, and yeah, that's that.
Now, comparing, the last time you did without AI, and now you are doing with AI, do you think to a certain degree you are solely depending on AI to get most of the job done?
The thing is, with the revolution of AI, there is no other alternative than to depend on it. Where the issue is, I think the question should be over-reliance on AI, because it can make you intellectually lazy.
Yeah.
You understand? At different times of technological revolution, that was the same question. When the revolution of phone, everybody thought that it would make us maybe mindless zombies. When calculators came out, everybody thought that maybe math students would become dumber.
Yeah.
You understand? So at every point in time that there was a revolution in technology, the question has always arisen that is it going to take away the jobs humans do, or is it going to make us more intellectually lazy? The truth is, this is the early stages of AI. So definitely that will be misused.
Definitely, yeah.
But I believe along the line, the more important question is because we cannot stop this AI. It has come to stay. You understand? I did a post the other day on my status. AI is the future.
Yeah.
And the future is already here.
Yeah.
You understand? With the way people adopted ChatGPT, it took ChatGPT 5 days for it to hit 1 million subscribers. It took Facebook 10 months to do that. So the way people are subscribing to ChatGPT or are relying on ChatGPT is not something which can stop. I feel the bigger picture, the bigger things we should be reasoning about is how we can sensitize people on how not to over-rely on it. You understand? So that's that, because AI, people will continue relying on it. The same way we met calculators when we came, because I was not born when they said they invented calculator. I met it here.
Yeah.
So to me, it was the norm. Maybe peradventure, people who were there before the pre-calculator age will be like, these guys, in our own time, we use chalk, we use sticks to do those kind of things. And to us, it is hard work.
Exactly.
But to us, maybe, can imagine having a complex equation to solve, and you're using sticks and divisions and pen and paper. So it gives you more time to do other things and to do proper reasoning. So that's it.
Now, the problem is not about the AI,
Yeah.
but the problem is the addiction.
It's the addiction, yes.
The reliance. Because we feel that it can do everything. Because I was in class the other day and I was like, Jesus, the lecturer just gave us just a test.
Yeah.
Something that we can just sit down and think, brainstorm on what we just learned and apply it to the question that he gave us. But nobody wanted to think.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted the AI to do the thinking. So it got me thinking that, and reflecting that to a certain degree, this is replacing our brains. Because now we all like good things. Nobody wants, the difficult part of just doing the brainstorming. But so for me, to a certain degree, it is taking our creativity.
Okay.
Because initially, before the rise of AI and ChatGPT, WhatsApp, you can just, if you want to achieve a certain goal or solve a problem, you sit down for hours and brainstorm and bring up ideas. But now, nobody wants to do the sitting down for hours to bring out the original ideas. Everybody wants to, go to AI and brainstorm. But for me, I feel that is the concept of originality is going away. Because whatever ChatGPT gives you, it's what someone gave you.
Yeah.
Because
what I feel is what it learns from different sources.
From different sources.
Yeah.
So there is no form of new content coming out.
There is, to an extent, because the more data is being uploaded to maybe website, because ChatGPT learns from virtually everything.
Yes.
You understand? So the more data goes out, the more it learns from all those things. The issue is, in time, we'll still know which persons will be valuable.
Exactly.
That's the truth, because ChatGPT can do your research for you, do your maths assignments, do all your assignments. But in the long run, the ones who pay the price to meditate, to calm down, to do the creative work and the hard work, to do the brain work, are the ones who will be scalable over time.
Exactly.
Because ChatGPT will still need people to do the work. You understand? Typing stuff in ChatGPT is not the end.
Yeah.
You understand? It still takes undergoing training in prompt engineering made me understand that for you to get the best out
results,
of ChatGPT, you still need to put in the work.
Exactly.
It's the ones who don't actually have an idea of what this ChatGPT is. You understand? The same way when phone came out, phone can do a couple of things. But if you don't actually know how to utilize it to get the best out of it, you'll be a victim to it. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's the same way ChatGPT is. You understand? I love the awareness that is being raised about how it's affecting us negatively. You understand? But too, awareness too on how it can improve our productivity and creativity, and how it can give us more time to focus on more things.
Yeah.
You understand? Because over time in history, the intrinsic goal of a man is to survive. And over time, ChatGPT is not the end. That will still be something that will be greater than
something
ChatGPT.
new is coming that we won't be able to see now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And in those times, maybe we'll be old folks then, and we'll be like, in our own time, ChatGPT was this. Those kind of stuff. Web 2 was the normal stuff. You have to do that kind of thing. The same the same concerns that is being raised about ChatGPT was the same concern that was being raised when Web 2 came out.
Yes.
People thought that, because I read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, and he hired a researcher to do research for him for 2 years before he wrote that book. You understand? And for when Web 2 came out, everybody thought that it would make research work less ambiguous.
Yeah.
But I bet you it is not.
Yeah.
I can go to Google and type something and just copy it. It doesn't still make that research work authentic. But if I pay the price, go to this site, collect data, collect information, do the hard work to analyze it.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Exactly.
Do the hard work to analyze it. One thing I believe ChatGPT will do is that it will improve the level of standard.
Exactly. How do you mean?
The same way you may tell me to write a research work now, and I go on for one research work, copy it and just copy and paste, put my name and send it to the lecturer. For somebody who is very experienced, will go through it, and when he asks you one or two questions and you can't properly answer it, or when he looks at the work and sees there is no authenticity, when you pay the price, you can feel when another person pays the price.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm trying to tell
exactly.
you? But for somebody who maybe went on site, look for this research work, look for this research work, look for this research work, came up with a conclusion, the standard has been raised. You understand what I'm trying to say? Same with AI, because time will come when even educational institution will get acquainted with this AI.
Exactly, yeah.
So even going to ChatGPT and telling him to write something, copy it and pasting it will not even make it worthy enough.
Yeah.
Time will come when you have to pay the price, understand what ChatGPT is offering. Maybe by that time, ChatGPT may not even be the only large language model
Exactly,
to be existing. That may be other ones. You understand? Go from maybe ChatGPT to this other chatbots to these other places. Do research among this AI, because the truth is AI is kind of, it is not a search engine, but what it does is that it gives you precisely what you want. Search engine just brings out what was given to
What
it.
was given, yeah.
AI looks for other things, brings it and give you exactly your let's say 50 to 80% precisely what you want. So when I say increasing the standards, it means over time, when this AI will be more adopted or more acquainted with different systems, the need to actually pay the price for things. Because if we're on the same level, you can type in something and tell ChatGPT to bring out something for you, and I can type in, how would they check who is actually better in that thing?
yeah.
So there'll be a more increased standard.
Yeah.
To say this guy types in a prompt, there's something you call prompt hacking. You type in a prompt, ChatGPT does it, you ask it to optimize it. It has not given you that satisfaction. If you are somebody who craves for excellence, you keep on optimizing until it hits that sweet spot. You do it, you analyze it. So I feel over time, with the introduction of AI, standards will definitely increase.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that, because while we were talking, I remember three things. I could remember when we were little, that time we just got phones and they just told us, don't enter Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook is demonic. Facebook will take away your time, take away your brain. I could remember going to church those days and they would just tell us, are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
Why will you be on Facebook? Why that is a demonic app?
Yeah.
Get away from that.
But people are making money on
now,
Facebook.
not just people are making money from this. Churches are now on Facebook.
Okay, yeah.
Making sure that the programs have been seen.
Yeah.
You get my point now.
Yeah.
Now that people are looking at ChatGPT from a negative perspective, a time will come, we will now see the importance. One of the reasons I love ChatGPT is not about the ideas it gives us. It's the time it saves.
Yeah.
It saves our time. Because I could remember when, writing my final year project, not just the full work, what they call that, I forgot the seminar, the seminar work. I could remember when you were talking about something I was watching a TED talk by a man, I've forgotten his name, but this is what he said, and I quote, ChatGPT and AI will make professionals more professionals, and will make lazy people more lazy. Yeah, I'm telling you. So I could when I remembered that while doing that research, I didn't want to just feed it. ChatGPT writes a project work on this. I did it too, but it gave me just a nonsense that I could not even present.
That was big.
Yes. So I met one of my friends. This guy is prompt engineer like you, and he arranged everything for me, and I could see the superiority, with the results, comparing it with what I initially submitted to ChatGPT to do for me.
Yeah.
And that was when I now realized what you just said about it makes the work more. That was the word you used about making a word. I've forgotten the particular word you used, but I believe I will remember it along the line. ChatGPT helps, and it saved my time because I could, instead of me to write 20 pages, because we were told to write 20 pages, I could remember within 2 days I brought out 30-something pages, neatly written with standards. And I was like, wow, this saved my time. But if you want to get a better result, you need to do better research to get a better result. And make sure that as you are doing the research, you prompt whatever you are writing effective. And make sure that you are writing in details. Because if you just tell it to write a research on this, it will just give you a holistic research. But if you just tailor down your research and just tell it, write a research on this, make sure you include this, make sure there's no paragraph, make sure that you no bullet points, and make sure that you're using upper style for referencing and all those stuff. Make sure that there is no referencing that is left behind, and all those stuff. It pays attention to every information you give it, and it takes a certain level of learning, dedication, and also research to come up to that mindset of prompting it to give you that standard result. Are you getting me? So for my own fear, is that we are not taught to use this. And when the purpose of a thing, like Ms. Meron said, when the purpose of a thing is not established, abuse is inevitable.
Yeah.
Now we are in a day and age where if you want to chat with a lady, you just ChatGPT. I met this lady at this place. Can you just tell me the first thing to tell her? And it takes away that time of, if you can just sit down, what can I say that will be unique for me, not generated from AI, because AI has not met this person per se. Yeah, so it has taken away to a certain degree that that mindset of, let me just say that what from during our last conversation when I met this girl, what are the things I liked about her? Those kind of things. Yes. But it takes someone that have understood prompt engineering to also bring her think, because there is a place for thinking.
Yeah.
Yes.